Well, good afternoon everybody, welcome to Wolverhampton, welcome to Pennfields Bowling Club. We have here the National Championships of Crown Green Bowls, the British Senior Merit, and I am delighted to be joined by one of the legends of the game, the legendary bowler and commentator, Waterloo champion, all-round good egg, the Rossendale Rocket, Mr. Andrew Cairns.
Good afternoon, Steve. What a load of nonsense you talk. Well, good afternoon. Sorry for the late start, but we've had a few issues with weather. We chucked it down for about an hour, so we couldn't get going. But here we are in Wolverhampton. Two nice greens in different ways. The main green you'll be watching here, a little bit more of a traditional green with a proper crown and lots of humps and hollers in it. The other green, which I'm glad I'm not playing on, it looks too hard for me. A bit small and right up your track though, Steve, I gather.
Yes, in a word. Yeah, I enjoyed the 4 games I played on it about 10 years ago. It hasn't changed too much.
I thought it must have been a long time ago, seeing as you won 4 games. I can't remember that happening in living memory. But
I was very tired, put it that way.
So we'll get you back up to date. The second round games have just started. I'll give you the results of the first round games. There's 32 results to give you, so it will take a bit of time. Just bear with me, please. So, Jack Hargreaves, Greater Manchester, 21. Peter Farmer, Shropshire, 13. Bryn G. Hughes of Wales, 21. Stuart Nash, North Midlands, 7. David Molyneux, Lancashire, 21. Mark Melvin, Potteries and District, 20. Carl Fielding, Warwick and Worcester, 15. Chris Mordew, Yorkshire, 21. Francis Penlington of Wales, 21. Shane Day, North Midlands, 7. John Edmondson, Pinky himself, best referee in the game, from Yorkshire, 21. Robbie Fitzpatrick of Merseyside, 15. Neil Withers, Isle of Man, 16. Andy Hamann of Cheshire, 21. Keith Middleton of Derbyshire, 21. Dean Mazaire, South Yorkshire, 11. Stephen Gilroy, Yorkshire, 9. Martin Lloyd of Shropshire, 21. Chris Charlton of Wales, 6. Tom Eccles, Greater Manchester, 21. Alan Manuel from Lancashire, 21. Darrell Handley of Staffordshire, 4. Barry Lorden, Cumbria, 21. Ricky Higgs of Derbyshire, 18. George Hines, Derbyshire, 21. Stephen Glover, Merseyside, 19. Jack Bowes of Yorkshire, 21. Andy Barnacle, North Midlands, 9. Lee Longland, North Lancs and Fylde, 21. Andy Gregory, Cheshire, 11. And completing the games on Green 1, John Evans, Warwick and Worcester, 16. Martin Simcock, Potteries and District, 21. We'll go on to the results from Green 2. James Worley, Merseyside, 21. Josh Bradburn of Shropshire, 15. Ian Brown of Derbyshire, 21. Ben Stapleton, Greater Manchester, 18. Darren Naylor, Cumbria, 21. Adam Patrick, Warwick and Worcester, 11. Peter Cookson of Staffordshire, 8. Gareth Coates, Yorkshire, 21. John Kennish, Isle of Man, 14. Stuart Perry, North Midlands, 21. Lyndon Carr, North Lancs and Fylde, 21. Adam Rushton, Greater Manchester, 16. Chris Kelly, Yorkshire, 17. Robin Bennett, Wales, 21. Greg Smith, Warwick and Worcester, 21. Glyn Cookson of Cheshire, 4. Michael Sweeney of Yorkshire, 21. Daniel Bodley of Staffordshire, 9. Dave May, Derbyshire, 21. Steve Pratt, 6. Kevin Clark, 10. Ross Dunkley, Kevin Clark of Cumbria, 10. Ross Dunkley, Warwick and Worcester, 21. Paul Dale, Potteries and District, 21. Michael Count, Merseyside, 13. Mitch Toff, Greater Manchester, 21. Matt Nelson, North Lancs and Fylde, 11. Barry Harris of Wales, 14. Jonathan Snedden, South Yorkshire, 21. The next game was a walkover for Matt Horton of North Midlands. Damien Morrison of Lancashire withdrew this morning. And finally, completing the first round game, Stephen Walker of Yorkshire, 10. Sam Millwood of Shropshire, 21. So there we are, bang up to the second round games now on the green.
Are we done now?
I'm going to take a breath now and try and recover.
Well, we have a decent crowd here, and the weather looks like, I don't want to curse it, like the worst of it may be over. So the forecast wasn't too bad, so obviously when we got here and tried to set up, it started raining, which was always nice.
Just what you need.
So What game, Andrew, do you think we can...
Well, there's a few that we can choose from. It depends if there's a few games that are nearly over by the looks of it. So maybe we should pick one. What about the Robin Bennett Greg Smith game? Number 46 Robin Bennett of Wales and 47 Greg Smith Warwick and Worcester, which is currently 6-5 to Robin Bennett. Let's get some value for money. Get one of our top players on the screen.
That's the way you played first game. Right, the way you played first game.
The ball that's just settled by the jack is the last ball of the end, belonging to Greg Smith. And as you can tell, we are right in amongst the action. So if you do hear anything excited, blue variety, I do apologise in public. We are in the middle of the action, Andrew.
We are indeed, and maybe you never know that the air being turned blue might be me if this bench collapses that I'm sat on. It's slightly precarious. I think I should be getting paid danger money, never mind anything else. Yeah, Greg needed that, 6 apiece. I'm told that the first round games were both very, very impressive. Greg Smith getting past former champion and, well, one of the best players that has ever played the game, Glyn Cookson, 21-4. That takes a bit of doing. And I'm told that Robin also played extremely well in his first round game. So if they keep that form up on this obviously different green than the first round, we should be in for a cracker.
We've been covering this game for 5 minutes and now it's happened again.
I did say we wanted our money's worth.
Oh. Greg's decided that other people are in the way, so he just bowled that one.
Do you get the feeling this is where he wants to come then?
I've just got
think...
yeah.
He actually started off, I watched the start of the game, first end he went on a 35-yard round peg into the corner, which I've never seen Greg do before, ever. It's normally don't send the jack further than 20 yards if you can help it.
According to the camera shot, there's about 54 people on this screen.
It looks like it. Yeah, very close to the action, all around the green. We've had a few balls leaving the playing area when they've struck, and in certain areas there's very shallow boards around the green, so a bit of a health and safety risk maybe. But anyway, Greg trying to get this second ball of his away. Looks on a tighter line and short. Can't get there, surely. Can't get there. He wasn't a lot over with his first, but overcorrected. Looks like Robin's in. Can he capitalise and get another? That's looking good. Yeah, first of any. Even better. Oh, touches the jack just to make sure. 2 to Robin. 8-6. I'm just glad we're here to commentate, Steve. I mean, you nearly killed me twice on the way down.
That's because you were telling me a story and I fell asleep.
I'm not so sure. I mean, I've never seen anyone turn right on a roundabout before. I know your eyesight isn't good, but surely you can see a big lorry heading towards us. So Robin, number 46, representing Wales.
All right, come on, fire up.
Sends the jack out into the far corner. Finger peg. Got it out, nice
Hey up,
delivery. Looking okay, pace looks just over. Just underneath, not so bad though. Not so bad. Disastrous over the distance. Greg, left-hander, sends his thumb peg, looks over the top to me. Will it sink? No, it doesn't look like it. Nothing in there yet. this one is Robin, he likes it. Trotting after it. Well, first of any.
Oh, Jimbo!
There they go. Needs a yard of running out. Better road. That's where certainly lower than he was in his first. Just needs to be a length. It's not, it's underneath, sliding away.
One more.
A vociferous crowd today, Steve, that is for sure.
Well, it's an excitable game. And the amber nectar's flowing.
Unfortunately not for us. Some of that work to do. Just to catch up with a few scores currently on the game. 43 in the car. Northampton Fowlers 19-7 up against Stuart Perry of the North Midlands. 37, Darren Nail of Cumbria, 6-18 down with Gareth Coates of Yorkshire. Gareth got off to a cracking start, 13-0 up. He should be alright and just see the game out. I would imagine he's like 2 winnings. Anyway, back to the featured game. We'll catch up with the scores after this end. Robin Cook. He plays for me on a Friday night. Robin Bennett led out, thumb peg back towards our Coventry position, led a very good ball, just a foot short. Big downhill finish, a few humps and hollers either side of it. Got to ride this ridge. Bit effort. Oh, is he? Not sure. I think Robin's still in. The referee running over in his nice white polo shirt. A nice change from the usual blazer.
Oh! Referee!
Well,
If he's looking this long, he doesn't know. If he's looking this long, he doesn't know. That's a measure. Robin's decided to come and have a look, so he only needs to touch his own.
if your ball falls over, it's on.
Maybe that's his plan.
Run up and give it a stamp while he's here.
The longer it's leaning, the more chance it has a top.
Oh, Jimbo!
It's on its way. Looks like he's certainly reached. He's certainly reached, you know. He's giving this a hell of a chance. Well, what a good. That sorted that out. Bennett won. What a good ball that was. Don't think it's 2 yet, just the 1. Got it off. He's definitely here. He's in the area, you know. Close is this. Big effort. Well, that's our blinds. Right sort of ball. Gareth Coates has won his game. 21-6. Gareth Coates of Yorkshire 21. Darren Naylor of Cumbria 6.
The raincoats are coming off.
Game number 49 versus 52. Michael Sweeney of Yorkshire is currently 7-4 up against Steve Pratt. And I think there's only one more game I haven't told you of, and that's 33. James Worley. He's 12-16 behind with Ian Brown of Derbyshire. So you bang up today with all the current scores on green 1. His plan of playing a distance from back finger peg to the far corner.
55 Fulldale, that's Wheaton District. Results on 3-1.
4 foot wide ball, Greg steps in. Played one about 18-inch shorts.
Robin's into the back of it.
bit of care for Greg. He's turned over. When the left-hander's finger peg. It's on a decent road, is this? It's on a very good road. What a good ball that is. What a very good ball.
Classy ball from Greg.
Yeah. Most of us have just been happy for winning the jack, but no, that's the difference in good players and Greg. 8-10, jack in hand. Probably change it a little bit. Go somewhere shorter. Hope you can all hear us at home. Hope we're not being drowned out by the noise of the crowd.
Might be the way things are going, you never know. Greg's not looking towards us here. You think he wants to get on camera?
Sends it out. Left-hander's finger peg. Not just as far as Robin was going. 10 yards. Yeah, 10 yards shorter. It's all uphill though. Definitely an uphill finish downhill past the jack though. This isn't so bad, you know. Not so bad at all. 18 short. Just tight. The jack has got a lot of support here today, as you'd expect. Robin short. In the way for him now.
Coming out, please, to green number 2, number 21, on manual,
Turned over. What's he might just try and get outside that? Yeah, he knows the green well. And it looks alright. Gets another. Gets another. That's the main thing. Now then, Robin's also turned out. I think he's tight. He's got a peg. Can't get anywhere near it. Another 2. How quickly again can turn. 10 across. Couple of doubles.
Greg might have a bit of green knowledge on Greg. I think the Midland Masters was here a couple of years ago. So I don't know if Greg was in it, but it's the kind of thing you normally get into type thing.
It's a good venue. I'm very impressed with it. A lot of area around the green. It's good for car parking. The green's looking in good order. I'm not surprised it's used for a lot of events. Really.
round 2, green number 2, number 5, David Molyneux, 5, number 8, Chris Martin, 16, Jonathan Smith. And second standby, 65,
Robin's bowled it a bit. After it got by the jack, it decided, I don't like this, and kicked on a yard and went the opposite direction.
It just looks like there's a lot of these hollows where if you leave the jack on the top of them, the ball just finishes like that. There's a few down this edge of the green where we're situated. Greg should do something similar now. Just run on. Line 2 though.
Anything past the jacks disappears.
Yeah,
Oh, we got bowlers, haven't we?
oh, just stopping now.
Wins,
Just staying in. Yeah.
wins. Oh, a gap appeared like the part of the Red Sea, and my camera could get through.
So Robin takes the lead again. 11-10. Heading towards the corner of our commentary position. Finger peg playing into one of these hollows I'm talking about. You can see the jack just finishing in that big swilly. We like a swilly. Good lead from. Oh, that's a cracking lead. Everything will sort of collect towards the jack there. So. Not a put and close. There's another game off, 43. That's Lyndon Carr, 21. Stuart Perry, 12. Just 6-7 inches short.
That's all that was needed.
Well, it needs to run. It's just going to be another nuisance ball in the way. Well, I don't think you get at it the other peg with that there now. I'm not sure what he can do here. He might be better off carrying it, to be honest, I don't know.
57, Mitch Todd,
See what he does. It's turned over. I was hoping it might come off the other side of the swilly. Chances. Oh, what a good ball. I didn't think he could get to it. What a very good ball that was. If he hasn't counted, he's been very unlucky. Run down from Sia. What a ball that was. Yeah, but just a little bit of green knowledge there. Lovely cross. Don't know if you heard a few minutes ago, but on the other green, Chris Mordew. I believe he was a former winner. We covered it, I think, in Warrington with the Globe gig. He dispatched David Molyneux 21-5, so he's into the last 16. So Jack returned. Leads out. Left-hander's finger peg. Virtually the middle of the green. This is a short mark. The foot needs to really 18 inches short. Robin not waiting. Alex Way needs to run. Can't get there. Can't get there. So needs a little bit of running in.
Blues to green number 2, number 25.
We must also mention, Andrew, our very kind sponsors for today, John Moore's Trading Limited, who have over 40 years of unique experience in the construction, demolition, recycling, quarrying and mining industries. They offer an unrivaled service and are keeping their customers happy are one of their priorities, as they should. Thanks to them for their support of this competition.
Glad to have them on board. A little bit too much room, not near enough. Robin just drops one in. 12-11.
Do you think this corner was this popular before we turned camera on?
No. In fact, when we got here and you was messing about, doing technical work with the camera and laptop, etc. They were staying out of this corner. It looked a bit too difficult to the previous players on the green, but not for these lads.
Second round score from green 2, Jack Hargreaves 15, number 3, Brendan.
Good ball from Greg.
Well, giving it a chance. Gives it a chance. Just going to duck inside. So, big chance to get another. Yeah, looks decent pace this. Just finishes down that hill now. Yeah, very good. 2 good ones from Greg. Takes the lead 13-12. Meanwhile, some more scores on the green. 49 versus 52. Michael Sweeney versus David May. That's now 8 across. And 33 versus 35. That's James Worley. He's trailing all but 15 to Ian Brown of Derbyshire. There's 2 more games on the green, but they've just started. 57 versus 60. Mitch Toth taking on Jonathan Snedden. That's 1-0 to Snedden after one end. 54-55. Ross Dunkley versus Paul Dale, and that's 4-3 to Ross Dunkley. You bang up today. Greg after his ball down there hill, really getting behind it, urging it on. Not a bad ball really, needs a bit of licking. Robin just lost his number off his back, just given up, literally inches short, but getting chastised from Greg's supporters. Why bother? Sent it off again. Beautiful delivery when it comes out like that. Same every time. Tell him to wheeze. Nothing over now. He's hit the jack. Now then, not on. Even to save. This looks too far to me. Motoring on, goes out. Another 2 to Greg. I think the chairperson of his supporters club's just sat in front of me. Just punched the air when he got 2 then. Thought she was from Yorkshire as well. What's that about? Oh, Greg's sticking to this edge. Round peg. Bias towards the ditch. Uphill this way, uphill towards us. After it likes it. It's too far. He's absolutely disgusted with it. It's gone 2 foot past, 2.5 foot past, and he's disgusted with it. That'd make your season playing one that close, Steve.
I'll take your word for it. I've not played one that close yet.
Robbins took the opportunity, played one 10 inch short. So can he just take that 2.5 foot pace off?
There you go. See, it's nice and joined.
Yeah, I've joined it for you.
Shane just who's getting down. It's on a road, you know. It's tight now, tight and short. Steve Davis ball, short and tight. Can he take the opportunity of making a brace? Another inch, yes, there it is. 14-15, just one behind. See, Robin's a microfiber cloth man as well. Ooh. I just want to say somebody must have listened to our last broadcast from up in Cumbria and left me a Carlsberg bar towel. It's proved very helpful today. Thank you to whoever gave me that. Finger peg. Just going to go past the jack by inches. Nothing over. Very good ball.
The jack to the side is the Paul Dale Ross Dunkley game, which hopefully won't interfere with the end of play and the following.
Referees over, they'll sort it all out if the carnage happens as well. What a good ball that is. Licked it like it's the yard off. Oh, Robin. Where are we? Are we on the road? Big effort.
Reeling. Absolute reeling.
We've got an invader on the green. Get him off. Where's the police when you need them? Probably a Leeds fan. Get over.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got reports of a missing mobile phone. If anyone's found it, can you please hand it into the desk? Missing mobile phone. Been lost on green 2.
Not quite sure what bowls Greg can play here because with Robin having the back bowl.
It's one of those. He's got a all-out strike or carry it. He can't just play a yard over. He's got to take the jack off the green. Yeah, and he's going for that.
Striking, indicating that he's having a go. Doesn't like it.
That went back a foot. 15 apiece, a hell of a game. Glad I chose this one. Oh, Greg tosses the mat in. Robin picks the jack up. Leads out Thumper. Back towards. This might just end up getting sent back. It's going to be a bit too near this end, as you can see.
Referee's dashing over.
I think Paul Dale will get there first. He'll get sent back. Resend it. Make sure he's not in the way of anybody else. So try again. Thumper towards our commentary position. Put it in a very similar spot, actually.
I like it there, out the way.
Certainly getting here. Misses the jacket, goes past. It's going to be about a yard off. Can't just see the jack now for me. From memory of where the jack is, I think is about a yard.
And play, yeah, the other guy gets it.
Two little hops there. Seems to be doing it in the arm. It's certainly coming. Yes, it's a good and now. Good and now. Been a high quality game this. Waving it now, it looks short as well. Short. Just going to give up. There was nothing off the road. Just a foot short. There is a bit of danger. He can knock him in on a length. If he gets losing back of it. He's asking. He's actually. Well, needs to knock him about 6 or 7 inches. He's a foot from the jack. Oh, it's close. It's close. Very close. Gets up ball. 2 all day long. What a good ball that is. 17-15. Very, very good ball. Of course, Greg. One of the favourites for this event. I did take a picture of the betting at the start of the day. Where is it? Start today, 3-1 favourite in a field of 64. Robin 33 to 1 shot. Certainly a game that's closer than the betting suggested it would be. Greg always a favourite wherever he goes, especially in the Midlands where he does have a bit more knowledge of the greens. Looks focused. I like the way he plays the game. He's always got that focused look on his face. Competitor, very much so.
4 or 5 spectators. Maybe 4 or 5 spectators.
Got it out lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Just tight. Just tight. If it's a length, it's okay. Yeah, not bad at all. Equidistant. Beats one, he beats them both. He's on a similar road. It's all on his pace. It's all on his pace. Needs to pick that jack up. Leaves 2, does it? Has it stopped in? Oh, he's stopped in. I thought he'd gone out. Body language, gave it away.
There's a match on match
16, 17.
There's a match finishes in Take the
Michael Sweeney came 16-10 up with David May.
I think it's 15 quid.
David May, he lost. I'm not doing this, I need to put my glasses on. Bear with me. Steve. It's me. I got my result right. It was Steve Pratt won 21-6. I might have given a wrong result out earlier. Steve Pratt won 21-6.
It's a bit of a giveaway, the fact that he's
He's on the green, yeah. Well, I blame the lack of glasses, okay. 57-60.
A very healthy crowd here today, the Pennfields Bowling Club. Welcome to live coverage of the Crown Green Bowls National Championships, the British Senior Individual Merit, kindly sponsored by John Moore's Trading.
Robin's second ball on its way. Needs to run a bit.
Not here.
Had a puncture. Smith's holding one. 16-17, line one. Mitch Topp 6, Jonathan Snedden 5, and Ross Dunkley 8, Paul Dale 9, Matt Horton 2, Sam Millward 4. Up today, Greg's finally sent a second ball in the sense. We've missed no action at all. Just needs to pass those short balls for another, needs to run a little bit. Just trots in now and there. Good as a toucher. No pictures on the scorecards, of course. Gets the 2 to 19-16 in front.
Second round, 14 of the amount, 21, 15, Keith Middleton, 11.
That's where it
We've had a nice meal as well, Steve.
Yeah, extremely nice.
Nice. Lovely seats, lovely company. What else could we want? Red's just working out where to send this jack. Doesn't want to rush it.
Playing down this edge. Ground position.
I like it that they're playing around it so we don't have to look so far.
I've not brought binoculars, so it's a good thing, really.
My eyesight's going as it is. Well, it won't be so bad. I suppose maybe just a foot, just over a foot. Not a lot, all downhill. On a rope. Good one. Very good.
The first of the third round games, number 45, Ian Brown of Derbyshire, and number 14, Gary Coates of Yorkshire. Degree number 2.
Yard over, block or bowl, Andrew?
Yeah, certainly he just got a similar sort of pace to his first, really. Doesn't need to be overplayed by a lot.
Chance for it.
He's trying to play dead in the looks of this. Oh, it's just fell the wrong way. A bit more pace. A little bit more
Too
pace.
precise.
Yeah. 6 inch more pace, does it? This needs to tag heavy.
Tell you what.
Got a chance. Very, very good ball. 18-19. High quality game. High quality game. Best game on the green at the moment.
Second round score, number 9, Francis Penlington, 17, number 11, John F. Wolverhampton 21.
Tinky.
Has he sent block? Oh no, I thought we had somebody walking towards his block, and I think, is it going to trickle off? Well, no, it was a casual bystander on a journey of his own.
It's not a bad one, though, is it? It's not a bad one. I'll keep the cool down.
If Greg strikes at this, he could send all the VIPs into a different county.
This is wider. This is wider. Don't think it'll do all that.
How many?
The lovely Yvette's just brought us a nice coffee. Isn't that lovely? It's better than being at home, this. Robin. Right, striking.
Yeah,
There's one or two just...
VIPs are moved. Well,
President's just about to walk past.
yes. Soon, Lord.
Very close. Done it. Fan club roars into life. What a fantastic strike that was. Shows his pace. Never looked like missing from hand. Very good. So that moves Greg on to 20. One more required for his place in the last 16. Onto the other green, of course.
Live coverage on Bowls Observer. If you like the channel, please give us a like, thumbs up and all that. And don't forget to subscribe for any future content.
Like and subscribe, and while you're looking at some Crown Green content, please feel free to go to my channel. Not been any new content for some time, but there's an awful lot of stuff on there. So just search for Andy Cairns Crown Green Bowls on YouTube, and you'll bring up hundreds of hours of delightful content.
Andrew will quite happily tell you how to play the game, even though he can't always play it himself.
Not a good lead from Greg. Probably the worst lead he's played. By our mere mortal standards, it's probably hard. They're calling it short, so condemned from hand.
You may be able to tell that was short.
They don't actually need us, do they, Steve, really?
Oh, I'm not thinking you can start going home.
It's on a good road, doesn't it? Certainly further.
I think for man, he didn't like it. He didn't run after it.
It's probably no better than his first licks, one he licks them both. He just needs to make sure he's here. Cannot afford to be short. He needs to miss his own, or he needs to run. He can't run, surely. Oh, he's winning that first ball.
Beat one of them. Did he beat the other?
Having a look at it, yeah. One to Robin. 19-20, they can both get up this end. Thriller at Pennfields.
Pandemonium at Pennfields.
It will be if he leads a front nodder here. Robin Bennett, 33-1. Short at the start of the day. Leads out at 90. Bang on the road. He's going to hit the jack. He's going a bit with that. He knocked the jack a couple of feet.
He'd have gone a couple of yards.
But he didn't miss. So Greg's just got to try and get past it. He looks on a similar sort of road. Just outside it. Just outside it. It's gone a bit. One down the circle.
Yes.
He's got to play a similar sort of ball. If he runs it back of his own, he knocks it good. Just outside. If he gets anything, it's going to be Greg's ball. Going to rest it. Is he going to rest it? Don't know. Two now. Mid-two laying game. How the pressure's on. The fan club have gone quiet. A lot of pressure. He's got to find one. Got to find one. He's tight. Tighter line. There's a tighter line. Can it get past that for Spoke? He needs it. Is he in the back of it? He's flicked off it. What's he done? Fallen out. Oh, saved one. Oh, wow. There's a collective intake of breath then. The 3-1 favourite was on the verge of going out. Oh, but across. The chairperson of the Greg Smith Appreciation Club West Yorkshire branch needs some smelling salts to bring around in a minute. Finger peg, Robbie. Needs anything within a foot of the jack, and it's not stopping yet. It's going to be a yard short. It's all downhill past the jack and uphill to get to the jack. They're quiet. They're quiet. Very quiet. Everyone wanted to watch this ball. The other games are going on, but nobody's really watching them at the minute. This is the one. Is it getting here? Is it getting here? Is it getting past it? Will it get past it? We won't, you know. Given up. Just died. All the experts around me said it was a good one.
Set this quick.
This needs to run. He's rushed this ball. He's rushed it.
He sent that very quick.
Just needed a second stall. Well, the winning is in this ball. Anything within a 2-yard radius, either side of the jack, goes in.
It's on its way.
On its way now. It's further, goes in. If it goes in, does it go out? That's it. Won the game. What a ball from Greg Smith. Wins the game 21-20. What an absolute classic that was. I'm out of breath and I've just watched it.
Which one do you fancy moving over to, Andrew?
Do you know, I'm going to let you choose and we're just going to take a moment.
You're taking a moment?
Just taking a moment to get over that. I enjoyed that game. Enjoyed that a lot.
Michael Sweeney's 17. Well, Steve Pratt sent the jack 17-20.
Oh, that would have 8 game, that, wasn't it?
Mitch Toff takes the lead 9-8 against Jonathan Snedden.
Well, Steve Pratt can't afford any mistakes and he's put his lead ball a couple of yards over in a very populated corner. It's not obviously the jack that Ross Dunkley's just
Going
hooked
to the
up.
wrong jack.
So it may have actually won on the length. You can't really see how far
It's a
Steve.
long way through, isn't it? Long way through.
Michael Sweeney wants one for game. Steve Pratt. It came out like a pyramid. It came out like an absolute pyramid.
First 5 yards, it was like a giraffe's head going across the green. Well, anything inside your own. anything inside your arms, it wins. What are we saying, the ruler? What are we saying? Goes in, can't go out. Michael Sweeney, 21-17. Little punch of the air with his fist. The only other game I haven't mentioned, Ross Dunkley, currently 14-11 up with Paul Dale. And I think the next game we will cover is the game just in front of us now. Mitch Toff, Mitch unto his friends.
Boris.
Against Jonathan Snedden, Johnny Baby to his other friends. I'm friends of both, I can get away with whatever. So we join the game, 9-8 to Mitch Toff, last ball of the end going in now. Gap, rest that. Right, wins the game. Someone to see you both. And we get up here.
Yeah, good afternoon, Alan. Joined in the commentary area by Alan Stevenson, chairman of the Independent Board.
And
An attractive young lady. Please introduce Alan.
Lisa, who's the chief executive of Bowls Development Club.
Lovely. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, and she's happy to say a few words if you want.
Oh, please do.
Oh, so this is live?
This is like, well, we can't get more live than what we are.
That's true, yeah.
Lisa's never been to a county bowling.
Nice and quiet.
Apart
Quiet
from
one.
one door to but she's never been there. She's impressed. So off we go if you want, Steve.
Well, Lisa, please tell me about your role then. What do you do?
I manage the Bowl Development line, and we get funding from Sport England to invest back into the sport of bowls.
Brilliant. So, how much have we been getting lately, and what can you do to get more? What can the bowlers do?
Well, we have a fixed amount to get funded every 5 years. So what we have is funding for club development and for safeguarding, and we also educate clubs as well. So your Crown Green clubs can take advantage of all of our club development services.
Right, so by changing how they do their practice, get advice on what they do, maybe to get some
Absolutely. I think bringing new people to your club, increasing participation, and reaching out to new community groups, because part of our remit and part of the funding has to go towards embracing your community and trying to get more hard-to-reach groups to come into sport. So I think Crown Green's a great example of that.
Would that be all ages? Because I know
All ages too,
there has been an issue in the past about children of school age. Would they be getting the same income stream if you can, obviously want the younger players, but would they be able to get the same amount of interest in other funding from ADA?
Yeah, potentially. There's lots of potential for the different groups that we can reach into. But I know that we've had some really good success with working with young people and bringing them to Crown Green clubs. They love it. All the evidence I've seen is that they really enjoy it.
So the feedback from them is very positive.
It's positive, yeah. I know the Crown Green club in my village. They bring year sixes for their PE lessons into the club every year, and the next year six year comes to the club. They love it. I don't think so. There's real potential there, and actually we're working with the Youth Sport Trust, and you guys, Crown Green, are involved in those discussions too. They hold youth sport, the youth games across the country, school sport games, and I think it's really good. Crown Green clubs involved in that, so there's lots of work we can do collaboratively.
If that would be any club would want to advise of how they can get involved with this, how do they take the first steps?
Well, we have a club development officer called Chris Hollinshead, and he is based in the northwest and Staffordshire areas, so he covers basically all of the and Vicky Evans as well. So very happy to pass out his contact details. If any club wants to talk to him, he's there, and I think we can, from those discussions, we can take it from there. Also, I think we need to really put more information on the Crown Green website too, about what services are available, so people can then easily find the information, because I don't think we are really known about, and I think it's hard for Chris because he loves to support clubs, but then if your clubs don't know who the BDA are, then it doesn't really work.
It's got to work both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're here, we've used government funding to put a person into Crown Green who can help support your club. So we wanted to use him as much as we can. So I think just get in touch with him, or get in touch with myself. All our details are on the Bowls on the website. But I think one of the first things we should do is put more information on your website. That's where your members go.
That's the thing we are doing now. We're developing the website.
Brilliant. So that's a good timing, maybe.
I know a lot of work's been getting done over the years, keeping it going, but it needs a redesign.
Well, it's getting it. We're going to invest thousands in the next few months.
It's obviously the first port of call. You need a good how to sell website and huge part of that.
We're using the trustees' money towards.
You've managed to break open the trustees' wallet.
Yes, we have. So, however much it costs, really, 10,000 if that's the case, we're going to spend it.
That's very good. Obviously, we want to get involved with bringing new people to the game. It's been like a one-way journey. Everything's been diminishing numbers, and we want to get that back. We want more of a crowd here.
And we want to help with that. It's brilliant. This event's really good. It's the first time I've been to one of their major events, so it's good. I think we need to celebrate it. We're 100 years old.
Well, yeah, we had it with us in Simi not so long ago. It was I've got some history books at home recording bowls played in 1876 in the Isle of Man. And history, well, I've got a lot of books to go through. I need a long winter to go through them.
It's very strongly linked to rich culture, isn't it? The culture of this country, like tennis, like cricket, those kind of traditional sports. I think bowls is right. And then actually one good fact to note is that bowls, as a collective, with all the bowling codes included, so flat grade, indoor, outdoor, we are probably third across all sports with regards to the number of clubs. So I used to work for British Cycling, and we have more clubs than cycling. And cycling gets funded £14 million.
How much is bowls there?
About £1.5 million. So
we need to.
This is a big thing, right? Yeah. So we have a lot of people who participate with a lot of clubs. They're not getting enough money, so we need to tell that story.
There was some success with the COVID.
Yeah, we did. We did quite well. There's a bowling called
So did a lot of clubs. But I'm actually, participation-wise, I think we've got about 300,000 participants across the country playing bowls. Because I can see it as one sport, even though it's not like rugby, league, or union. But the funding is the money is to show the force that together it's a bigger game.
Well, we need to organise ourselves to sell it better.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the BDA board is nice because everybody can be represented on the table.
Cool ideas,
Cool ideas, and actually try and elevate the sport. It doesn't matter what code it is. It's all people play cross-code, they play indoor, plenty of people who play different varieties.
I think we've got to get the message to the clubs that there is something there for them. They've got to take the contact. We're doing the groundwork and we're setting things up for them.
Yeah, the Crown Green can do a lot with it if we can do so much.
The clubs have to take some responsibility.
Well, you can help support, publicise and train the clubs to be more amenable, more sell themselves better.
We offer free education as well, so that's open to all your clubs. Anybody from a country club can come on to one of our education courses for free. It's all around, some of it's around financing your club, it's about managing funds, all kinds of different topics.
We've just sent a list of the latest educational courses out on the website.
And we can also do bespoke courses if there's anything Crown Green in particular we want to focus on, we can go for that as well. There's lots we can do.
I think we're just coming together, the EDA and ourselves. I think we're beginning to appreciate each other and what we can do.
So I
Yeah, we've had a slightly checkered history, haven't we? We need to move forward. The only really way to move forward is by being part of a bigger family, if not.
I think so. And I think it's the best thing for the sport to try and move forward. Everybody wins from a collaborative relationship. And it will sort itself out in the long run. And I think that's so great. But only positive. I think it's great. And it's nice to be working, in a sport like this. I think it's fantastic. So much opportunity. So much opportunity because it's such an inclusive sport.
The other sports in the bowls family, do they have events similar to this?
Yeah, they do. They all have nationals. Short mats. We go to all of them. We just to get an idea of the culture, the setup, just so we can understand the audience and the clubs and get talking to people ourselves. Indoor have their kind, obviously the in winter. Normally Nottingham they had their last ones as well. And Crown Greater, Leamington Spires, national finals are 3 weeks long in Leamington Spire. They last all 10 weeks in Leamington Spire. And that's like
They have team finals as well.
they have all, yes, they have everything in one place. Yeah. All like pairs, triples, quads, whatever they do. Yeah.
Well, we spread ours out really, don't we? We get an entire summer on it. Or what we call a summer for it.
That's nice too. There's different ways of doing it, right?
Yeah, we go to different places as well.
It's very hard to deliver an event like Flat Green do it across 3 weeks. It's a big setup. And actually, it's nice to bring different greens into play and actually have a chance to play in different places.
It's nice that we can cover the 4 corners of our Crown Green world, isn't it? We were up in Cumbria 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard about that from ladies.
The ladies national championships.
Yeah, fantastic.
Obviously men's today.
I mentioned earlier, we're going to Hollywood for the championship in Cheshire.
When is that? What date?
Last weekend in September.
That'll be nice.
Saturday and Sunday.
That's the end of the season showpiece, but nearly the end of the season.
So they have a champion for men on the Saturday and the same for the ladies. It's still a 64 car. Okay then.
Lovely, thank you very much for that.
No problem.
Nice to meet
you. Take care of yourself. Nice to see you. Hope to see you again.
Yes. Is the only way down? Do we gonna go?
Yeah, I think we better go down there.
How dare you! Where's your red?
Right, Andrew, back to the action. And where are we up to with this game?
I've no idea.
You switched off.
I've switched off. So, 14-10 to Mitch Toff.
So Boris, jack in hand, whizzes it towards the corner.
Sending the ball from. Won't be so bad, maybe. Just over a yard, 4 feet, maybe. Jonathan, sorry. Far enough to me. Gonna be short.
Yeah, not up. Well, it seems to be a reach towards us. Didn't happen. So Mitchell.
Well, Mitch Toff. Mitchell to his friends. Just needs to beat his own, and he has done. Oh, very good. I'll get this in now because he'll remind me of it at some point. But he actually beat me on my home green the other night, 21-20. It was devastating. Can't win. Saves though, good saver. I didn't sleep for 4 nights. What made it worse is that I was all but 15 up.
What went wrong there then? Is it too traumatic to talk about?
No, I thought I'd won. And I just started shaking my hand and said, come off. But
Didn't happen.
didn't happen. Anyway, it was only a cup game. It didn't matter. We won comfortably.
Right. What team? What give the teams a mention?
Buchanan Sports and Social Club taking on the Badgers. I don't think that's the full name. I think there's a word missing. But I'm not allowed to say it.
Old Badgers. Old Badgers.
Definitely not. No. Probably 4 letters in it. Anyway, let's not take that away from Mitch. Nice guy that he is. One peg down to that bottom corner. Every inch downhill. Oh, he's making me do something now, is Steve. He's making me hold on to the microphone. We've had a few comments that the sound isn't particularly good. I hope we've got it on the right setting. Interesting. It's just like we had it up in Cumbria, but oh well, never mind. So Mitch again led out about a yard short. Jonathan short and tight. Needs to try and improve, on its way. It's a little bit further. Better ball altogether. Good ball, Mitchell. Very good. Line to go 17-10 up. Snedden. He's running after it, trotting after it. Thinks it's a chance. Thinks it's a chance. Big effort. Just to back. Just underneath. One more to Mitch Toth. 16-10. Meanwhile, 54 versus 55. That's Ross Dunkley. 18-17 up with Paul Dale. Another game on the green that's bubbling up at the minute. 61 versus 64. Matt Horton. 16-15 up over Sam Millwood of Shropshire. And then we've got Chris Mordew, currently 8-3 up with Bryn Hughes of Wales. Those are all the scores on the green. Only 4 games on the green now. There was 5 before.
Best explain what's on offer. Sorry, Mitch Toth the shorter jack of the 2, and he played a yard past. And the other game is now can't do a thing because
the ref hasn't got a clue. A bit like myself, he hasn't got a clue what's going on. Go and tell him what to do, Chris. Jonathan Snedden has just asked him to get out of the way because they don't need him. Steve. My mum's watching. I don't know if it's my mum. Can we get another opinion? Right, so Snedden's played his first ball at the end. It's going to be carnage any second. That was ran into Mitch's ball. Meanwhile, Chris Mordew's having to wait to play his first ball of the end. Took a little bit out as Mitch. Better ball. Still going to be a yard off. Anything within a yard of the jack wins the end. This has a big effort, big chance. Got the jack, yes, well done. One to Jonathan, it's 11-16. Now everyone can get out of the way. Now everyone can get out of the way, and Chris Mordew can then eventually play his ball. So, Jonathan lays the jack out, thumb peg towards the scoreboards. Quick finish at the end. Not so bad. Oh, it's still trickling. It does trickle down there. Gone about a yard past. Mitch's ball looks a lot better pace. Yeah, a lot nearer. Only about 10 inch off. Very stylish delivery, Jonathan. Over the bar though. Over the bar and to far. Which is looking to get a 2. Pace looks okay. Pace looks good enough. Yeah, good bowling. First ball of the end. Good bowling, Mitch. I'm not used to seeing him play this well. Mitch, jack in hand. Looking to go back to the corner they've just come from. Hopefully keep out the way the other game. Gone thumb peg. Gone a little bit deeper than they have been playing. It's on its way. Pace looks good. Pace looks just overplayed, but not disastrously so. It's only maybe 15, 16 inches past. Confirmation, Ross Dunkley won 21-17 against Paul Dale. Mitch, after it, needs to stop. Needs to stop. No, he's played exactly the same ball as his first. Jonathan just waiting for the traffic to get out of the way. They're all over the place. It's like a sponsored walk. If it just got to run an inch now, gets another. Oh, that might have cost it. Needed to get past the ball really. Took one out. Mitch is low. I think he'll call for pegs here. Yeah. Body language tells me.
That was solid.
Just waiting for the measures.
That was yours.
Meanwhile.
That was mine.
I can't see the scoreboard. I was going to update you with the score, but I can't see. Oh, I can now. So it's 18-17, Sam Millwood against Matt Horton. It's been a cracking game. Meanwhile, the measures are in. Slack band, only one, Snedden one. That's 12-18. Currently, Chris Mordew leading Bryn Hughes 7-3. And if you see something very bright, dressed in pink, that's the best referee in the game. He's just come on the green, John Edmondson, aka Pinky.
If you're going to hit the house with that, you're going to lose some more.
So, Sned sent the jack out. Bryn Hughes has been all over the road and he's ended up getting the jack back. Chunning away, Sned. He's not happy. Being 18-12 behind's not helping either, but just letting him get out the way now. Leading out, thumb peg, halving the green. All downhill finish from about now. walking after it. Only plays with a small ball. 2-6. Just short. Hopefully he'll be hoping to catch Mitch out to far. I don't think he's managed that. He's played a good one as Mitch. Good response. Given. Is he well, that's the sort of ball Jonathan plays. He's a very aggressive player. It's on its way, he's watching it. He's watching it. He's got the jack, knocked the jack off. Nullified the end. So now there's the long walk for Mitch with his last ball in his hand, not able to send it. And it'll be Jonathan to start the game from just about a metre on the green. Probably again something short with a bit of peg in it. Oh, I'm going to have to stand up, Q, man, I don't know. At my age, my aching bones get locked in position. So, Jonathan Snedden leads out, thumb peg, up the edge, up the far edge of the green, just in front of the... Played a decent ball, played a good one. Just grazed the jack, finished about a foot at the side, but unlucky really, he was a better ball than that. Mitch, looking good this, looking good. Just gone in, I think, just gone in, I think. Big effort from Sned with this. Oh, it just absolutely falls away like a cliff. They're just having a wander up to see who's in. It's nobody to ask. Mitch just takes a quick look, makes his mind up, goes back to the mat, block up. And just meanwhile, Matt Horton is leading the jack out at all but 18 against Sam Millwood. It's been an interesting game as that. Two well-supported individuals. Schmitz was short, must have been in for him not to play up. One more to Mitch, 19-12. Looking for a good end just to close the game out.
I'll have to invest in a better set of mics for the particularly loud games. Apologies to Mitch, we didn't see that lead. Well, everybody else did, but we didn't.
Matt Horton's just won 21-18. So this is the last second round game on the green at the moment.
And Johnny Snedden won't be happy that he's put
bang on the road.
That's made it worse.
His line game. Line game. Since his ball bobbled on its delivery. Further, bit of a chance. As certainly saved. Certainly saved.
Looked to be in a good effort, that, with a... Unfortunately, had some rubble in the way.
Leaves the jack out, thumb peg towards the VIP tent. Got cleared out earlier by a Greg Smith strike. All downhill. Tight. Length was good but tight. Well, there's some then.
Yeah, we could have problems there later on. If it stays out, they'll be right in our eyes at the end.
Yeah.
Well, Mitchell.
Looks tight again to me. Of course, I got somebody sat in there.
That's not in the equation.
I'm all right, mate, thanks.
Well, we have bowlers in the way, so this end will be as big a surprise to us as it is. Well,
As far as his first.
one's been removed by Mitch, so measures are called. Now John Snedden measuring for 2. And it's only 1. Makes the score 13-20. And Mr. Snedden looking towards us in this corner. Well, he's looking towards the corner, but he's cut the green in our finger peg. Right through the middle of the green. And not the worst lead in the world. Can I get the impression anything past the jack will kick on? Like this, well, yeah, like this one. That was almost prophetic.
Pathetic, yes, I thought so.
Lies 1 for 14. Lies another one, not as good, but in the way to get to 15. Mitch got to try and play a dead one for game. I think he's come. Yeah, he's not going to be short. Stays with it. That good lead bowler, John Snedden's enough to win the end. So, Mr. Snedden, as is the way things have been for this game, playing thumb peg and a good lead, and we may be obstructed by Chris Mordew and his game because they're playing, yeah. So, John, good lead. Mitch is short. 14. 14-20. He's got half the green to lie 16-20. Can't see a thing here. Shall we guess? Mitch has ran the block, played a good bowl there as Mitch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game. Mitchell Toth, 21-14. Couldn't see anything until the jack moved.
It's all right. There's a lot of background there. When
It's all right. Well, we have 2 games left, Andrew. Which ones do we fancy doing? We're about to have more games start, but do you want to...
Former champion Chris Mordew.
Well, that's good, because I'm putting in that direction as it is. Score in the game. So we've got Bryn Hughes against Chris Mordew. And what you can see there, Chris Mordew's white disc bowl just pulled up 2 foot short. Bryn's bowl obscuring the jack with a one that, if it's not touching, it's as good as. And Chris has now got, what do we do here? Look on his face. Looks to play the Rambler. And it's played actually a really good bowl, but I don't think it's helped at all. 2 more for Bryn. Score is actually now 10-11. The marker's on a solo job here, and he's catching up.
So Chris Mordew sending his first ball at the end. Winner all over it. It just helps just touching the jack like that. Winner in 2018. The Grange at Warrington, remember it well, got wet through that day too. This wins it. This wins it. Good ball. Gonna have to turn over now, thumb peg at it. Try and get just underneath. That short ball is playing through. Into the short ball. One more to the Welshman. Hoping to emulate his fellow, I was going to say countryman. What? I'm sorry, I just had a complete blank then when I looked at Steve and his vacant face. I was just thinking back to up at Hawcourt Park and Linda Williams, another Welsh lady. Hopefully Bryn will be trying to do something similar. Another good lead. Playing finger peg up towards the club, all uphill. Big effort this from Chris, just goes past, just gone by about 2 feet. Needs to get another put of pressure on a good road, just needs to finish. Yes, Yes, got another. Well, that jack looks very, very tempting for Chris. Any connection on it? Goes in, it's close. He's done it. Done it. That's the ball he was looking for. Took the jack through for 2. 2 up to 2 down. What a killer that sort of a ball is. Mitchell. Mitchell. Well played. You've just had live coverage. Mitchell teed off. So, sorry for the lack of commentary. Just on a bit of a chat with Mitch Toth after his win. Back to our game. Chris Mordew leading out into that far downhill corner. Right hand edge of corner of the green as we're looking at it. Reasonable length, just a ball tight. Looks like that's sort of an area where you don't want to get underneath because it won't recover. They haven't invented a ball yet, it'll peg uphill.
Any players defeated in rounds 1 and 2 can collect their prize money.
For a second. He's running nice, just looks tight again. Going to finish about similar to, well, exactly the same as his first, really. Would have been a little bit further. Lane 2 though, not easy to beat in that part of the green. This has reached, tell him. This needs to hit something or it goes off. Another 2 to Mordew. It's amazing how a game can change in 2 ends. Looking like he was going to go 13-11 down, instead he's 15-11 up. Age-defying Chris Mordew. Seemingly been around for years. I can remember first time I ever watched him was at the old Klondike Green in South Manchester, finals of the Manchester Evening News event. I'd just won the junior version, so I think it was about 1990. I'd have been 16 or 17, and he drew the famous Brian Duncan, who was right in his pomp at the time, and he pulled off a massive shot, beating him in the first, well, it was the last 16 of that event, and he's never looked back. Won everything there is to win in the game, and he's a nice guy as well, but don't tell him I told you that. Playing full corners, thumb peg, all uphill. First ball, 10 inch at the side. Bryn's ball, 3 yards past the jack. Mordew's second ball just finishes about a yard short in a good spot. Well, he's took it all out, you know. He's took it all out. Needs to miss that short ball for a chance. Nope, not saved, I don't think.
Yeah, John, very good.
Oh, it has saved. Shorter it looks from here. I should really stand up, but my aching bones need a rest. Unlike Chris, I'm not age-defying. I'm feeling every inch of my 50 years at the moment. So 16-11, Mordew leads back down towards that far corner. Finger peg, all downhill. Looking okay, is this? Just going to be underneath. It's not looking at it. Shuttering under. Finished about 4 foot at the side of the jack. Good length though. This one's going not on the road, nowhere near a length. Never be a good one. Just gone off. So he just needs to just beat his first ball, really. Looks like he's put this down light. It's going to finish a couple of yards short. It's on the green though, it's counting. Shouldn't count. Well, it's going a bit too far. It's going a bit too far, you know. Might go off this. It goes off, it's a chip. Oh no, it just hung on. Now then. Another one to Chris, 17-11. The chairperson of the West Yorkshire branch of the Greg Smith fan club has just come back. She's a lot happier than when she left. Greg has just won 21-6 on the other green.
Heavily bookies' favourite?
Apparently so. I believe he could be. So that was Greg Smith 21, Lyndon Carr 6. I think there could be a big chunk of the bookies. Satchel going out on Greg, which is no surprise.
Greg now.
I'm afraid we're a long way away from the bookies, so I can't tell you if he's many more than evens. I'll be shocked.
I believe he's less than evens.
Is he?
Strongly odds on.
Oh, strongly odds on now. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Meanwhile, back to the game we're watching. Chris Mordew, poor lead by his standards, but a good response from Bryn.
Number 27, Jack Bowles of Yorkshire. Number 29,
He's going to have to do well to win this end. Yeah, it's just pulled up short. So a big opportunity to Bryn to get a brace, which he has. Gets him back in the game, 13-17. Looked like it was just getting away from him then. So let's try and catch up on some scores. Barry Loden beat Alan Manuel 21-10. Jack Bowes beat the victor over Stephen Glover, George Hines, 21-12. And then Lee Longland, no flanks and fouled flyer, beat Martin Simcock 21-18.
The leader Bryns would have gone, well, I'll be kind and say a yard or so over, but for the Jack was in the way, and now it's an absolute reeling on a bit of a downhill finish over the hill, and Chris has just trickled by. But it's gone by, so it's still useful.
It's in a good position. I can see Chris playing for the Jack. He's a very good player of a running ball. This is a running ball as well. Well, he's caused all sorts of damage and mayhem. Hit his own ball onto the Jack, pushed the Jack straight through to Chris Mordew's ball. Mordew now laying one. Wow.
That was not far off the speed of his first ball. But there was an impact that may have been available on the Richter scale.
So there's a bit of a chance for Chris. He plays the same ball, gets the result. Well, might just be too far. Yeah, I think that's just gone. Bryn not happy with himself, as you can imagine.
This is organisation. Not only do we love a good basket,
Mordew won 18-13. Meanwhile, there's games all over the place at the minute, so you're going to have to bear with me. 18 versus 23. That's Martin Lloyd versus Barry Loden. Is 3-1 up. And the game that's been on the longest, John Edmondson, the bowling ref, pinky to his friends, is 16-3 up. Is that correct? 16-3 up with Andy Hamann. Back to our featured game. Chris Mordew leads out finger peg, plays a good ball, just touches the jack, falls over, finishes 6 inches at the side. Nice target. Bryn struggling with this. Got to outside the road, never looked like getting anywhere near the jack really, just run dead straight.
That ball's playing a different mark than Chris's.
Now, Stephen, we've all done it. Chris, he's missed the road with that. Finishes nearly a couple of yards to the right hand side of the jack. Well, Bryn's better with this. Better road. Needs to get there. Needs to run. Left it short. 2 more. Mordew. All but 13. Looking to take his place in the last 8. Looks like he'll be playing his teammate, clubmate, teammate, county mate, John Edmondson in the last 8. They'll know each other's games inside out, of course.
Are they both Pudsey men?
Are they both Puddle, did you say?
Pudsey.
Oh, sorry, Pudsey men, yes. They're both from the top club, as they like to call it. It works on many levels, does that, the top club. Sorry, to top club. Mordew looks like he's line 1. Oh no! Oh no!
Bryn won it with that.
Oh, I thought I'd gone out. It's from my seating position. It looks a little bit nearer, does Chris's ball, and it probably is. Apologies. My commentary's all over the place today. I'm blaming me blood sugars. Bryn's ball keeps going, not getting there though. Good effort.
He's gone the right way though.
Oh, has he kicked it in? No, he's just kicking his ball through.
Oh wow.
Yeah, conceded it. So that's 15-20.
So I had to go on my own. I did.
Hopefully you can all hear us okay. There has been a few issues with the sound, mainly because of background noise more than anything. It's very, very noisy. We're just changing how we're doing things a little bit, try and ensure that you get the best quality sound possible. Bryn leads out, thumb peg, not very far at all, it's only just over a mark. Led one about a foot at the side of the jack. All uphill. This needs to stop now. Stop now. Good ball. What a good reply from Chris. Lying game with a front toucher. Well, Bryn, you've got to reach. That's your first. That's the first thing. Didn't come out very well. Did not come out well at all. Needs to touch. Touch, any touch? Oh, that's that. Hard luck. Hard luck. Wading though for Mordew. Gets through to the last 8. 21-15. That's Mordew. 21-15. Well, it's looking like he's going to play his Pudsey teammate, John Edmondson even, who's currently 17-4 up in his game with Andy Haman. So there's only a couple of games on the green at the minute. Martin Lloyd is currently 5 across with Barry Loden, and a game that's only played a handful of ends. 27, Jack Bowes of Yorkshire playing Lee Longland of North Lancs Fylde. But the man they all really need to beat, Greg Smith, he'll be coming back on this green very soon and probably pick up his game at some point. I think we're just going to take a minute just for a quick comfort break, and then we'll get back to you.
Cardiff for 12.
That's 16 results. Number 3, Bryn J. Hughes. 15. Number 8, Chris Mordew. 21.
Well, Andrew goes off to find some comfort. That's Andy Haman's lead, which John Edmondson doesn't quite reach. Of course, both. Andy Haman has improved with his second. Obviously, both left-handers, so both should be banned.
Carling.
5-17 as they play. Andy lying a brace, and this is not short from John. Doesn't save, I don't think. Kicks on, keeps on going, goes out. 7-17. Left-handed, obviously. I think it's a finger peg mark through the middle of the green, straight over, well, the crown, down through a gully, and something wrong with this. Pegging short. John Edmondson, different track, wrong side of the gully, but it's doing all its pegging now. I think obviously a gully and a bit of a dish, and you just got to watch your pace as you go through. John was too far, and Andy not happy with his lead, but it's counting, and he goes to improve things and to get another. Don't think he's overly impressed with that one either. So, Mr. Edmondson, iridescent in pink. This needs to peg for England. Two more. 9-17.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one.
Proves every 5 minutes.
7-4.
I'm in the idiots team. Mind you, Chris, see
seen some of the bowling and I thought, my bowling is bad. It's supposed to be good.
Played one this time as Andy. For those who've been watching these videos with us, Andy Amman has been a regular in the closing stages of national competitions for a few years now, and that wonderful lead of his has been removed by John Edmondson, but it's opened it up, but he's still on. I don't think that gets another. Yeah, we missed the raffle. We missed the raffle, Andrew. John Edmondson from 17-3 up. I'm not saying he's gone blind, but he's gone blind.
Well, so I am doing
one more for Andy Haman. First task to get to double figures, he's done that.
Yes, but I'll walk around and see it.
We haven't really explained which player's which, have we, today?
I've just said the left-handed Andy Amman against the left-handed John Edmondson.
Yeah.
I have said John is iridescent in pink.
That's certainly one word for it. I'm not I'm not liking the look of those dark clouds that's just hoved into view, by the way.
Maybe moving the camera away from the edge of the umbrella to the safety of the umbrella.
Well, you've still got your plastic bag from Cumbria.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll put it in the bag. You'll love this last end he played down this way. Andy Amman had a shocking lead and it was closest.
Well, that's come out like a Rubik's Cube. That ball. They're going a long way. Left-hander's finger peg. Playing around an end that's sort of in the middle of the green, which is always awkward.
And apart from being on the land, that is the same bowl as the lead that counted last time.
Well, this is on a road, you know. This is on a road. He's obviously learnt from his last trip down there. He's suddenly found his eyes again.
Yes, because you've come back.
Well, what can I say? So Andy's striking, turning over. Well, more of a play through than a strike, really. Looks underneath. Chance of a 2. I think I'm right in saying that John's, I was going to say unique, but I don't think he's almost unique in the fact that he started the game as a right-hander.
And he's
moved across to be a left-hander. I can't just remember the reason why. Maybe I can't remember if he had an accident or something, but he ended up playing left-hander. I think he stuck at it. I certainly remember playing him as a right-hander. So 2 to Pinky, as he's affectionately called. He used to have some lovely sort of pink balls, horrible going across the green. Pink and white marble things were disgusting. Could not judge them at all. But playing well at the minute, 19-10 as I said. In the previous game, plays with Pennfields Bowling Club, one of the top clubs in Yorkshire. Played a reasonable lead, only just a foot or so past the jack. Oh, and Andy's got a lovely delivery, sweeps them out, but they're not coming out particularly true. Although he seems to be doing it with everyone, so maybe we'll call it the Lee Lawton syndrome, where it doesn't matter how they come out, it's where they end up that matters. Those of a certain age will remember Lee, of course, doesn't play anymore. He used to win about 20 comps a year had one of the worst deliveries you've ever seen. They came out like, well, They didn't run through until about 10 yards of running. Anyway, just the one. Don't knock him in. Ooh, I thought you were going to knock him in then. That would have been typical Pinky luck. So just another one. Moves on to 20. One chalk away from a last 8 appointment with Chris Mordew. Meanwhile, 27 and 29. Jack Bowes 5. Lee Longland 9. Another game that's on the green is Martin Lloyd 10. Barry Loden, I think he's 8. Yes, 8. Couldn't see then. Just those 3 games on the green. It always gets this little lull at this point before everything starts happening on the main green. The last 8, everyone around it. The noise increases due to the getting towards the finishing line, and also the amount of ale that's been supped. Apparently they've already run out of beer. They only ordered 1,600 pints. That's not enough for anybody, really, is it? 1,600? There's 1,000 people here. Well, I suppose somebody could have your share, Steve. You're not missing a lot. Both lead bowls have gone a couple of yards past the jack. Pinky led the jack. He's no better.
It's worse.
No better. Well, this is what we call a slack end. Should be a 2 all day long, and it is. That takes Andy up to 13. No. 12. Thought it was 13. Was that not 2 then?
That was 2 then.
It was only gone to 12. Unless the marker had already turned one over because it was obvious. It was, I don't know. Anyway, that's the score. 2012. We're not going to argue about it because, well, won't make any difference, will it? So, Andy, Cheshireman leads out. Left-handers finger peg down towards that VIP corner. Not really led one. Big yard short. Shouldn't be good enough. Gareth Coates, yet another Yorkshireman. Got through to the last 8. I'm just trying to. Well, I thought that was from a different end.
No.
Oh, well, he's no better with this. Well, jeepers. What's going on? Has somebody substituted Pinky for another Pinky?
He's approaching the finishing line like death and
Oh dear. So 14-20, and that he's not played a ball within 2 yards of the jack for 2 ends now, which is not the form you want to be in. When you're going into the last 8 of an British Senior Merit. No, he said All England then and got in trouble.
I think they should rename it the National Championships.
Come on, Johnny boy, now!
I thought they'd advertised it in the centre of Wolverhampton when we drove past. It said All England. I thought, oh, that's good. They've got it on the big screen. And it was an All England Dance Championships. I thought we'd hit the big time.
Well, I think
just gone in.
Just gone in, but it's not a good one.
It won't. If it's still the nearest after this ball, he won't care. Well, he's only just started running on this running surface. surface now. Where's he? It's got to run. It's got to run. It's got to run. Well, that's not one. Pinky's in. Pinky's in. Wade in. Bit of an anticlimax, this. Bit of an anticlimax. It looks like Pinky's on all day long. Andy's not committing himself. It looks uncomfortably. I mean, Pinky, all he's got to do is stick 2 inches in his own, and it'd have to be about a yard narrow. Well, he's certainly reached with this, by the way. Certainly reached with this. Stops any time in Wolverhampton, it goes in. Wade in, wade in.
Winning panic.
So, that's John Edmondson. Finally through to the last 8, as predicted about half an hour ago. 21-14 over Andy Hammam. Hammamna, even. Keep doing that.
If anybody's watching at home on the television, right, Pinky's shirt is actually that bright, so please don't adjust your sets.
It'd have been nice though if you'd have got the pinks to match. No good having one pink on your hat and a different pink on your shirt. It's just unprofessional. Anyway, so that's another one. So the last 8 at the moment, there's 3 Yorkshiremen through to the last 8. Possibility of another in young Jack Bowes. He's currently 9 across with my county teammate Lee Longland. There's only 2 games on the green. As I said, there's this lull that we get with the crossover of the greens. It's the same every year. Who do we want to watch, Steve? What are we going for?
Oh, it's entirely up to you, old boy. The 9 across or...
Yeah, let's do the 9 across, shall we? So the 9 across game. Well, it's not 9 across anymore. It's now 9-11. 11-9 off the mat. Lee Longland, representing North Lanxham Fylde. I know a little bit about Lee. Known him for many years. Plays at the Two Gates Club, aka Darwin Subscription, which gives it more of an idea where you actually are in the world. Played very nice lead, thumb peg. Doesn't tend to go a long way.
Oh, we've got ref up.
Ref up. Ref up. He's not listening. Oh well, never mind. Jack's ball. He's gone now. He's moved now. He's moved now. Yes, we can see the green again.
2 good ones from Lee.
Well, Jack's playing through. Not going to hit anything. So that's another 2 to Longland. It's 13-9. Come down with his dad this morning, his biggest fan. You usually hear him before you see him. Very vociferous, especially in Lee's playing. So Lee Longland leads out. Finger peg, all fall, nothing, doesn't recover underneath. He's just let out maybe 5 feet over, 4 feet over, hard to tell. Was definitely past the Jack. Jack knows it's downhill.
I think we're getting more rain, Andrew.
There's lots of courts going on. Lots of courts going on.
I'm just moving the camera back, ladies and gentlemen.
Camera's being moved, don't be alarmed. In fact, there's 1 or 2 that look like Nanook of the North at the minute. We may end up with some umbrellas in the way, maybe some guest commentary as well.
Am I all right with that? Oh yeah, that's true. We can go in.
2 to Jack Bowes. I think Jack plays at Pudsey Littlemore, from memory.
He only uses a little set of balls.
Not Littlemore Club.
No, I know.
You're absolutely
wrong side at club.
You're absolutely useless, Stephen. I won't be saying that when he's driving me back up the M6, ladies and gents. It'll be very useful indeed, although he nearly killed me twice. Have I mentioned that? Jack Bowes led out, gone for the corners, finger peg. Led one about a yard short. Lee beats it underneath on the outside of the ball, finishes a dead length, 18 east to the side. Jack just needs to put a yard in, certainly further, needs a contact. He's asking now. Ref's going to go and have a look. Can't just be 100% from here. Oh. Ref says he likes Lee's. Of course, in this position, it's usually far better just to point to the ball. Put your hand over which ball you think, and then there's a lot of noise. You don't want a miscommunication at this stage of the event. Just underneath is Lee. Length good again. I imagine there'll be some sort of measuring device used to decide who's in here. Jack's gone to get a beach towel as to use as a rag. I think I saw a homeless man sleeping under that on the way in. No, Jack's had a look. One more to Lee Longland. That's 14-11. Meanwhile, you're missing nothing. The other game, Martin Lloyd currently behind with Baz Loudon, 15-13. He's just led a front nodder, which helps full corners. Lee's led to them sort of just over the crown, really. Thumb peg. Yard past. Jack's reaching. Jack needs to sit something. He hasn't done. Gone a good 2 yards past. Lee's ball just coming up to the Jack now. Needs to stop. Pick it up or stop. Well, not too bad. Only about 15 inch off. Gone out. Does he leave 2? Can't just tell from here. Body language tells me Lee thinks he's 2. Asking for pegs. When I just had that comfort breaker moments ago, it was very, very crowded in the side in the bar. I think they all knew it was about to rain. Still a fair number around the green. Many not dressed for the weather, many in shorts and flip-flops and t-shirts, but a bit like myself really. But. So they're now measuring. That's tight. Now Lee wants a slack band here. Lee's got a slack band. 2 to Longland, 16-11. Good few ends this. Lee, unorthodox delivery.
Steps inside himself.
Yeah, he does. Steps right across himself, then sends the ball. It's a little bit, as daft as it sounds, like playing a left-hander.
Yeah.
With how the ball comes out across his body, but he's led finger peg into the corner. Played a reasonable ball. His Baz just in the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was. And Jack's just run into that ball, but it's gone out. He's just moving in a little bit now. As you can see, the end. Just coming up to the Jack. What a good ball that is. Line 2 good balls here. Jack needs to move something. Sit on a ball, move the Jack. He's got rid of one. Got rid of one, half a loaf. 17-11. They'll head back to where they came from. No point changing at this stage of the jolly game. Do you know, this umbrella's rubbish. We sat under an 8-foot diameter umbrella, and it might as well not be here. I think it might be more of a sun parasol than a rain shelter, but anyway, it is what it is. It's all we've got. Led one about 18 inch to far. Jack's reply just short. Lee still in, and Lee's ball's already on the way. He likes this one, and so he should. Taxis up to the Jack. Good ball. Lies 2. Is he on the road? Needs a road. Got the length. Good ball, Jack. Needed it. Was looking dark there. Dropped another pair. It would have been 19, but instead got one on the board. 12-17. So Jack just wiping the yellow Jack on his massive beach towel, just throwing it down over his other ball. No way he could have delivered with that in his hand. Leading out towards our commentary position, finger peg. Come out beautifully. You'll really get a good view of Lee Longland's very distinctive delivery. Just watch how he steps across himself and then delivers the ball from, well, just above his right knee, which is amazing how you can do that time and time again. Well, that's the nearest. Reasonable length from Jack's first ball, but just outside the line. Needs to tighten it up a bit. He's certainly done that. Certainly inside it. Needs some sort of... He's to back again. He was inside his first one. Just the pace held it and held it and held it. Should be. It's fairly easy 2 for Lee. He's tightened it up. Gets another. Takes it to 19-12. 19-12, Lee Longland. Meanwhile, Baz Loden, line 2, 18-14 up. Now he's all but 14 up. Leads out towards the centre of the green. Finger peg looks to back to me. Pace pretty good, maybe just a foot short, but outside the line. And Jack, better road, better pace, good ball. Yeah, needs a few more of those. Surprised Lee didn't maybe play over at that. Just trying to put one close to stop him getting another. Still room. He's creamed this ball out. Creamed it out. Might be too far. Couldn't knock him in. Apologies if you can hear some singing. It's not me, honest. Hey dear, if you could see me now, you'd wonder why we bother.
The only plus side about this rain is that it's too heavy to come in at sideways.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'm getting pretty wet. All right, that. Just making sure Q-Man wasn't getting electrocuted then. I don't want to drive myself home, do I? He's come back down to our commentary position as Jack. Better lead than last time. Still got to wide with it. Good length though. This is a better road altogether, by the way. What a good response that is. So he currently lies all but with that ball. Jack's got his beach towel out again, wiping his ball. He's going to strike. He's striking. Well, this is it. This is the ball. Chance for game. Just needs to replicate what he did 30 seconds ago. Looks tight and too far. And he's missed that opportunity. Bit of adrenaline. Let's forgive him for that. Well, that moves him to all but 13. Playing down towards the scoreboards, away from his finger peg. Pegs a little bit, then falls away. Not a bad lead. 18 inches off, something like that. Jack's ball is too high. Now then, doesn't. Oh, he's missed it too as Lee this time. He's just put it. Needs to make one. Needs to make one. If it's only one, it's a free shot, but it is for game. Playing through, looks close, looks very close, just over the top, goes out, Lee Longland won, gives him the 21-13 victory, moves into the quarter-final where it's looking like, at the minute he's playing Barry Loden, who's all but 16 up with Martin Lloyd, but Lloyd just sent the Jack out. Although Baz has licked it. This is to save game. Misses his own is a chance. Oh, it's gone out. Loden wins 21-16. Barry the coach Loden takes his place in the last 8 where we'll play Lee Longland. So the top half of the draw. Chris Mordew, former winner 2018, takes on clubmate, teammate John Edmondson. And Baz Loden of Cumbria in his lucky coat takes on Lee Longland of North Langston Fylde. We're just waiting one more result off the bottom green. So, bottom half of the draw, we've got Gareth Coates of Yorkshire taking on Greg Smith. It should be a great game. And Ross Dunkley is waiting for the winner of Mitch Toth and Matt Horton. And there's a lot of noise from the bottom green, which suggests to me it's Matt Horton who's winning. I don't think there's many supporters here from Greater Manchester roaring on Mitch Toth. But while that game's completing, we'll just have a quick break. Just enjoy the rain falling on the green, and we'll be back when there's some action to show you.
So nice. I need
Brothers blameless a crime. Cheers. They all let their own little
Thank you.
sometimes a referee
So they all go on at once.
Has a referee ever won it?
A bowls referee? I mean, there might have been a referee of another sport at some point. I wouldn't have thought so. They might have become referees after. I think there was a guy called Gwyn Morris from Wales. I think he might have won it, and he became a referee.
A referee.
But I don't think a referee, because none of them are any good. I'm still being live streamed, by the way.
I said, where are you? He said, in birthday.
We'll have to clip this to your cardigan. And then when Greg starts playing, we'll hear some right noise, won't we?
No, fingers. Lay down there.